everyone, so I'm here to do a tag video. Yay, I love doing tags. They're so much fun. It's exciting. And this tag is the day and night tag. So here I have the questions and I'm just going to go through and answer them. So the first one, do you read more in the morning or at night? I read more at night. I try to read in the morning, but then I get sleepy. So it's easier for me to read at night unless it's like a day that I don't really have that much to do, then I'll try to read in the daytime. But even those days, I still only really read at night. Are there any books that change the way you think about things? Yeah, there is a couple of them, but the ones that I can really name like off the bat right now is 1984, which I always think about like the government. And they're like, what's going on? Because, that's what that book was about. And I actually never finished 1984 because it was, like, kind of creeping me out, like being watched by the government and stuff. And other books like Fahrenheit 451, like, they make you just think about, like, what could happen in the future. So kind of, like, on that level. And this year I read this really good book. It's called Mockingbird. And I'll try to put the information in the description box, like the author and the ISBN number. And it's really good. It was about this girl that had Asperger's. And it was very sad. It was from her perspective. And you kind of she was around 10 years old. And you got to see how she viewed the world. And also how people viewed her. So it was really good. And another book is The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, which is a memoir. And it was written by the ex-French editor. And he was paralyzed. He became totally paralyzed. But even though he was paralyzed, and even though you see people in that state, his mind was still working. His mind was still very active. He was able to actually write his memoir. So I thought that was amazing. And you should definitely check that book out because it's really good. Or you could watch the movie. It's called The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. The next one, YA or not. YA, of course. I really enjoy reading YA novels. The next one, are there characters you honestly believe are real? For the longest time, I don't know if I believe it now, maybe a little bit. Just a little part of me still does. But for the longest time, I believed that Lestat was real from, Interview with a Vampire. Vampire Lestat, I was like, this is for real. Like, these vampires are real. Like, she's not making this up. And especially when I read Interview with the Vampire, I was like, he's really interviewing a vampire. Like, this is real. Why is this in fiction? So for the longest time, I was kind of obsessed with Lestat. So I would totally say that, yeah, I thought he was real. Nobody touches my books, or I don't mind loaning my books out. Don't touch my books. I get very protective of my stuff in general, not just my books. But I definitely don't want anyone touching my books because I feel like they don't know what they're doing. And they don't know how to take care of it and, like, hold it and make sure that it's well taken care of. So I would definitely say that don't touch my books. And I don't like people like dog-earing the pages, or some people when they open books, they open them all the way and they mess up the spine. I don't like the spine being messed up. Like, my books look like they haven't been read because I'm very careful with them. Do you ever smell your books? Yeah, sometimes. Especially if it's new, or even like the old ones have been sitting on the shelf for a while. I'm kind of like, not everyone loves books. Is this a positive or negative? I think that everyone actually has the potential to really love books and to really enjoy books, but they just have not found the right book yet. So I don't believe that not everyone loves books. They just haven't found the right book for them or the right genre to start reading. So, yeah. I keep my books in the best condition, or maybe not. Which are you? I keep my books in the best condition. I'm not playing around. Gosh, I have too many. True or false? I don't think I have too many books. I just think I don't have enough space. It's not that it's too many books. It's just that my space that they're in is too small. And that space needs to be bigger. And I would have, like, I have a good amount of books. I need more, actually. Have you ever spilled or stained your books before? If so, how? Yeah, I actually have, which is so horrible and it was so devastating. In my bag, like I would put my book in my bag and then I would just like put a drink in my bag and not like making sure that it was totally tight. And then it would spill, all over my bag. And I'd be like, no. And then everything would get wet in my bag, including whatever book I would have in it. And occasionally when I'm at my grandmother's house, and she's always drinking coffee in the morning, I put my book on the table. I might go in the kitchen for 2.5 seconds. Next thing I know, she puts the coffee on top of my book, so therefore it has like those stains, those rings around. I'm like, come on, man. Next question is, oh no, I think this is the last question. This went by so fast. What the? Okay. Toned or untoned while reading? In other words, do you read and work out at the same time? I don't work out. I should work out, not to like as a losing weight or anything, but just to be in shape, to be toned, just in shape. But if I was working out, I wouldn't read a book because I would just be in the zone of working out. That I wouldn't be able to read a book. So that's it for the tag. I feel like it went by so fast. If you guys want to do the tag, go ahead and leave it as a video response so I can see it. And thank you to everyone that subscribed to me. I want to say I did check out you guys' pages and everything, but I didn't say like thanks for subscribing because I got kind of nervous. So I'm saying it to you guys now. Thank you for subscribing to me. See you later. Bye.